Nandito po tayo sa part 3 ng aking reaction video na ang aking dinidiscuss is about ivermectin. Again, I'm Dr. Roel Tolentino. I'm a surgical oncologist and an international lecturer for COVID-19. Ako ay isang researcher at nagbibigay din ako ng mga tips on how to do research papers. Yun po ang aking background. Kaya pakinggan na natin itong video ni Karen Davila na nag-i-interview kay Dr. Benigno Agbayani, isang orthopedic surgeon.
Should it be used as a prophylaxis instead of it just being used?
Ang tanong ngayon is, can it be used for prophylaxis? Ang una kong tatanong diyan, kung prophylaxis yan, ano ang dosage? Gaano ang milligram? Ilang beses iinumin? Kasi as of this time, maraming trial nga na lumabas na it is being used for prevention. Sabihin, para hindi tayo magka-COVID. Pero as of this time, sa pag-research ko, walang concrete basis na it can be used for prophylaxis. Although yung mga trials na ongoing, it shows positive results. Kaya promising result.
As part of a whole cocktail treatment when a person already has severe COVID, I would understand the need to use ivermectin, for example, along with remdesivir and a full cocktail in a hospital setting. But you already have many Filipinos using it as a prophylaxis in the belief that it will even help prevent COVID.
Yeah. Ito, napakagandang tanong na ito. Kasi nga ginagamit ito para hindi nga daw magka-COVID. Tingnan natin kung kailangan bang samahan ng another drug, another supplement. Tingnan natin, I will react. By the way, itong reaction ko, based on my present knowledge, pwede rin po akong magkamali, kaya dapat mag-research din po kayo.
COVID or moderate COVID or severe COVID, what are the clinical trials that it should be used, even as a prophylaxis? Okay.
One of the biggest trials was actually for prophylaxis.
Okay.
This was done,
can we discuss it here? Which was done where?
Yeah, I think in Egypt.
Okay.
Yeah, I just forgot the main author, but there are 4 clinical trials on as a prophylaxis.
Ngayon, there are 4 clinical trials. Dapat himayin natin kung ano yung dosage o gaano kadami ang binibigay at tuwing kailan binibigay. Kasi hindi pwedeng hulaan ng dosage. Tingnan natin.
And the results are very good. I think
kasi hindi kasi sa results hindi pwedeng very good eh. Ang dapat na ginagamit natin diyan na term is the results showed significant. Tandaan nyo, significant results. Kasi ang research paper, gumagamit kami ng statistics para ma-validate namin kung tama ba yung data. Kailangan, ang hinahanap nating term is significant. Tingnan natin kung babanggitin niya.
Their results overall showed an 87% prevention of COVID-19, comparing a placebo group and the group that was given. And for months, they observed these people and then they discovered.
Okay. Isa pang titingnan natin dyan kung ilang subjects yung ginamit. Kasi bawat research paper, meron tinatawag na required number of subjects. Kasi kung ang subjects niya lang 12, 25. So kailangan hanapin natin kung ano yung papers na yan na binabanggit. Kasi it will matter. Kunyari 12 lang yan, 17, 25, 40, 20 lang between 2 groups. Medyo kaya kailangan mag-research po tayo. Ako hindi ko masasabi itong kung tama ba or mali kasi I'm just reacting. Hindi rin po ako aware doon sa sinabi niya dahil this is an impromptu reaction.
Over that one half of the group which got ivermectin, very few had.
Okay. Sigurado bang ivermectin lang o meron pa siyang kasamang supplement o drug? Kasi napaka-importante nito dahil dapat pure ivermectin. Hindi kasama ng other antiviral drugs. Kasi importante yan sa pag-a-analyze ng study.
COVID-19. And so they came out with a number of around 87% preventive efficacy.
Okay.
Pero hindi niya nabanggit yung significant, ano? Yun ang hinahanap ko, significant result. Dapat ma-research ko rin yun personally.
Okay. I wish, because of course we're all working from home, so these are the challenges for all of us.
Yeah.
So I'm showing this to the studio so they can start showing this already, because I know they have this graphic. So let's discuss this. All over the world, these are the countries right now that are using ivermectin.
Okay. Using, kahit nga Pilipinas, using din. Dapat kasama Pilipinas dyan.
But let's talk about this. India is using ivermectin, and yet you might be criticized because the numbers in India right now against
yung India, maaari gumagamit nga ng ivermectin, pero sa laki kasi ng India baka gumagamit nga yung buong country, pero buong yung mga population, pero hindi natin alam kung ilan doon ang talagang gumagamit ng ivermectin. Pwede natin sabihin gumagamit ang India, pero ang gumagamit lang pala 50 million. Pero ang India kasi is 1 billion ang population niyan.
COVID are disastrous.
Correct.
So in this study, what do you mean by the use of ivermectin in India?
Yun nga, katulad ng sabi ko, no, tingnan natin kasi nga maano sa laki ng population, hindi lahat ay gumagamit. By the way, ang akin pong saloobin, kung kayo po ay gusto mag-ivermectin, go. Ang importante lang, mayroon kayong prescription ng doktor. Kung ayaw nyo naman mag-ivermectin, walang makakapilit sa inyo. Kung ang doktor nyo ay ayaw din ng ivermectin, wag natin pilitin. Kasi nga, medyo may ano pa dito, alam niyo naman, yung decision making pinagdedebatehan.
If it's working or not, okay, let's begin with comparison.
Okay. There's only actually Uttar Pradesh, based on this study, with the extensive use of ivermectin.
Correct. Well, first of all, Uttar Pradesh is one of the first regions or provinces in the state. They actually call it a state. And there are 200 million people in 200 million people in India, in Uttar Pradesh. So it's a bit of a, when you mention, say, 13,000 people will get 13,000 new cases Uttar Pradesh. The ratio is actually very small. I actually have a graph of that where it shows the number of cases per 100,000. And Uttar Pradesh is in the bottom half, despite the high numbers of cases. So it just shows you that it's important to cite the denominator. If you say you have 10 cases versus 1 million cases, but the 10 cases have only 100 people in their country, that's 10%. And if I show you 1 million cases, but there are 200 million in it would only be 2%. So it's not a fair comparison just to cite cases. That's why I always mention that you should use per capita or per head. So it's a good sign that Uttar Pradesh is one of the lowest in terms of per capita in India.
By the way, probably sa part 4, papakita ko sa inyo yung meta-analysis na binabanggit ni Dr. Agbayani, yung IVERMECTIN.com. Ito yung meta-analysis ng ivermectin na hindi pa tinatanggap ng international medical staff o team?
In the absence of a vaccine, which country, I mean, clearly there are many countries using ivermectin now based on what you've presented, and they are countries that are struggling with vaccines. So you have India, parts of Mexico, Slovakia, Panama, South Africa, Egypt, Belize, Zimbabwe.
Yan, ito yung mga countries na gumagamit ng ivermectin sa kanila. Nandun din yata yung mga studies.
But also there are parts of the US that still use ivermectin for severe cases in ICU settings that check.
By the way, baka tatanungin niyo, bakit yung ibang countries nagbibigay ng ivermectin? Kasi nga ang WHO, ang kanilang stand, ivermectin can be given, cannot be given. It's up to the doctor to decide.
Czech Republic, Germany, Honduras, Argentina, and Brazil. But then you have Brazil. What setting are they using ivermectin, considering the Brazil numbers are also tremendous?
Now, oo. Sa Brazil matindi talaga ang ang tawag dito, ang infection. Siguro yung kanilang mga protocol hindi mahigpit, kaya nagsasuffer ang Brazil, Italy, India. Talagang sa dami ng tao, siyempre nagkakahawahan yan. Kaya sa akin, susunod natin itong video sa part 4. Sa akin, importante na sumunod tayo sa protocol ng gobyerno. Pag sinabing wag pupunta sa maraming tao, wag pupunta roon, wag muna magpa-party, pero hindi natin yung mga ibang tao kasi nagko-commute, hindi naman natin sila mapipigilan, wala naman silang mga kotse. Dapat magtulong-tulong na lang talaga tayo. Lahat ng pwedeng gawin natin. Kung itong ivermectin makakatulong sa atin, ipagdasal natin, hope na sana after several months, several weeks sana, o several years, maging ito na yung treatment natin sa ivermectin. Kaya lagi tayong maging masunurin, magdasal, na sana huwag tayong magkasakit. Antayin niyo yung aking part 4 kasi doon ko ipapakita yung meta-analysis na one of the basis of, I think, one of the basis of Dr. Agbayani, why he is prescribing ivermectin. Hanggang sa muli, part 4, huwag niyo kakalimutan. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye!